Hi, my name is Matane Hamill, and I decided to do the topic conflict of interest. Now, I decided to do this topic on conflict of interest because it plays a big role between your organization and your personal life. Table of contents. Now, today I'll be telling you what is conflict of interest, the pros and the cons to conflict of interest, your positive and your negatives, personal and work setting views on conflict of interest. What is conflict of interest? Now, this can have a impact on your organization or with the individual or with the your personal beliefs. It can corrupt the motivation that you have with these individuals or your organizations. If you have a bad decision, or if you made a good decision, if you made a bad action and you made a good action, you will always want everything to have your best interest at heart and avoid all conflict as possible. Now, the pros to conflict of interest that you can have that one-on-one conversation with your organization, have that one-on-one conversation with the individual to avoid all conflict in the future, and understanding what went wrong in the conflict and making sure that you both have the best interest at heart. Now, your cons can play a big harm because if you don't have the best interest in your organization, you will tend to branch out and look for new jobs and look for better opportunities. And as well as your personal life, you will want to better yourself if you have that conflict of interest in your life. Now, personal, it can deal with your finances. You might not be stable. You might be just having a financial unstable balance in your life. You can deal with your career. You can not have the best interests at heart if you're in school and you're not passing your classes. That's conflict of interest because it's not the best interest that you have. Now, with your work setting, not having the trust that you should have with your coworkers or your manager, not having their best interest. The company is not having your best interest if it's with hours or pay. You don't have the best interest at heart, and that comes with conflict of interest. How to avoid conflict of interest. Now, to understand your role and making everything clear. Having that clear understanding of the best interest at heart when you walk into an organization or you making those goals, and understanding the role that you want to have and having that best interest in your personal life and your organization. Now, some companies and organization has a conflict of interest policy. Organizations are often to advise to have a written conflict of interest policy that anyone who has a position to experience such conflict has to sign a pledge for if you have a conflict of interest problem in the company that you cannot approach it to them. Now, I gave you all the spill down of conflict of interest, and I will be taking any questions. My name is Matane Hamill, and thank you for your time.